Hi, I'm John Falsco. I'm a music professor here at Tacoma Community College.
Hi, I'm Olga Engelbretson, and I'm the interim dean for our Educational, Social, and Behavioral Sciences Department.
And we'd like to tell you about that pathway and give you some information in case you're curious about pursuing this in your degree at the college.
Some of the subjects in our area are education and early childhood education, as well as human services.
Social and behavioral sciences include a wide variety of subjects, things like sociology, anthropology, history, political science, and philosophy.
Some of the jobs that you can find in these pathways are, for an early childhood education, you could be a daycare worker or an owner or manager of a daycare center. For our education pathway, if you're seeking a job in teaching, this would be a great pathway to follow. Our human services program, you could be a chemical dependency worker, counselor, as well as a social worker or a counselor. There are a variety of areas in these pathways.
Some of the career opportunities in behavioral and social sciences are psychologist, sociologist, anthropologist, historian, political scientist, and of course, many of these fields might lead to careers in education or areas that may not be as obvious on the surface.
So what are the pros and cons of these pathways? Well, for certificates in early childhood education and human services, it can lead to employment a little more quickly than your traditional degree. In social sciences are popular and flexible, as well as big areas of study that can transfer to bachelor's degrees.
Yeah, in fact, a lot of our social and behavioral science pathways are really popular for transfer degrees. No judgment on what's better or worse, but psychology is one of our really popular subject areas. And we have a wide variety of students pursuing many different pathways in that. Some of the cons, though, might be that, careers aren't always linear, and you might learn skills in a social behavioral science class or in an ECE class, but the career ends up going in different ways. Again, you might end up as a school counselor or maybe working for a business in human relations. And some of these connections are kind of hard to see when you're just getting started in the pathway.
So, what are the next steps if you think you want to follow these pathways? Well, first, you should contact one of our many advisors who can help guide you in the right direction. Or if you have more questions, you're always welcome to reach out to one of the chairs specific to any one of these areas.
And some last thoughts, I would just encourage students to really think about what their priorities are, not just what's motivating and interesting, which is awesome, but for some students, completing a certificate is really important. It leads to quicker employment, like Olga mentioned earlier. You might only take 15 or 20 or 30 credits and be ready for a job. Whereas if you get the AA degree in, say, political science, that's at least 90 credits of work, and it's really designed to transfer to a bachelor institution. So sort of mapping out what priorities you have as a student before you pursue the pathway too far can be really important.
I hope to see you soon at Tacoma Community College.